Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Here's 5 features that I want in MLB The Show 24. Number 1, for Road to the Show, I want them to make it where you can completely customize your player. If you want tattoos, be able to do tattoos. Give us more facial structures that we can make. Instead of just giving us templates, make it more realistic. Make the faces actually look like real people. Make the whole Road to the Show experience more personal. That is the biggest thing that I think they can do for this franchise, because so many people play Road to the Show. That is a huge, huge category of players. Yes, Diamond Dynasty and everything's a lot bigger, but there's a lot of people that solely play Road to the Show and don't even play Diamond Dynasty and stuff. And with that being a factor, I think their number 1 priority should be upgrading Road to the Show and making it more personalized. Because if you make that personalized, I mean, like Mighty Goat, I make Road to the Show. Like, there's countless other YouTubers that are huge, even smaller YouTubers that make Road to the Show content only. And that's for a reason, because Road to the Show is so much fun to play. It's so much fun to get drafted by a team. And speaking of the draft, bring back the actual draft. Bring back where you have to actually perform before the draft. Yes, some people want to pick their teams and play for their favorite teams only. Give that an option. Yes, I agree with having that option, because I'm a Yankees fan. I play off stream a second baseman for the Yankees. I get it. I love that I get to pick my Yankees team. But for content, bring back the draft. You know how exciting it would be to perform in the draft and actually get to be picked in the first round, etc. Actually be able to get picked in a draft instead of it just walking out like a diamond pack, like player pack. Like, that to me was the biggest flaw of Road to the Show, because when I saw that, I was so disappointed that my player walked out like I just opened up a pack and got a live series diamond. I did not like that at all. I wanted a true draft. And that to me is a huge thing for Road to the Show. And the third feature, storylines. I absolutely love that they are making a storyline for Derek Jeter. I'm a huge Yankees fan. I'm a huge Jeter fan. But with that being said, I think the Jeter storyline should have been last year. His last year was his first year back in MLB The Show. His storyline should have been last year with that game when he's a cover athlete. This year don't make much sense him being this frontliner for storylines and he's not the cover athlete. What they should have done is bring back him last year doing storylines, tested it out last year when he was a cover athlete, and hopefully in the near future, I think it's going to go well. I'm going to play the storylines and make individual content beating all the storylines. But with that being said, not many people are going to like storylines. So it's a 50-50. It's very in the left field for them to do a Derek Jeter storyline this year. It doesn't make that much sense compared to he was a cover athlete last year. But I think it's a great way in the future to bring the stories to the people that didn't get to watch Derek Jeter. So bring like David Ortiz storyline, bring back King Griffey Jr. storyline. There's countless players that I grew up watching that kids nowadays never got to see. Bring back the storylines of the people that had huge impacts on baseball, and I think that could be an absolute banger for storylines. I'm so excited to play all the storylines and get to know their stories more. But with that being said, Derek Jeter should not be the focus this year. He should have been last year's focus. This year, they should have brought back more legends of the games. Do Babe Ruth storyline, Mickey Mantle. There's countless players. Like, you can continue go on and on and on for all of these baseball players that have made a huge impact in baseball. Make storylines about everybody. I get Derek Jeter was the biggest player when I grew up. He was the most popular player. I get it. Even if you go off nowadays live series players, you can make storylines for nowadays players, legends of the games, and keep them separated like that. Because a Shohei Ohtani playing his moments in Japan, him getting called up to the league, him signing with the league, would be awesome. Mike Trout's rookie year, he went off. He was incredible. Relive some of those. Mookie Betts, he's just now getting the fame that he deserves. But there's countless players like that that have had a huge impact on the game that they can make storylines on. And And I think, honestly, in my opinion, that is a great way to continue for the offline players. Like I said, there's countless people that play offline mode only. They don't play Diamond Dynasty. They don't play anything but franchise. They don't play anything but road of the show. There's such a huge variety of players for this game that play only online, some play only offline, and some play both. They should take advantage of all that. Yes, the people that want to play only online are only going to have critiques for all the offline stuff they're focusing on, but you can't please everybody. You got to do what you think is the best for the company, and in my opinion, it's focusing on every aspect of the game. Focus on road to the show, focus on Diamond Dynasty, focus on franchise, focus on storylines. Do everything across the board. Don't focus on mainly storylines and just forget the rest. There's graphics that you can upgrade. The quality, like what that players actually look like, making that more clear, making the picture more clear, making the graphics better, making the stadiums look more realistic. There's countless things that they can go and fix. And that's where I think the focus needs to be, is every aspect of the game. Don't just focus up on just one thing. I think their main focus this year, really and truly, just seeing all their live stream and stuff, is storylines. It's awesome that they're making a Derek Jeter storyline. That should have been last year. It makes no sense to release his storyline the year after he's a cover athlete. Now, if you made that last year, the hype would have been insane to have a Derek Jeter storyline with a Derek Jeter cover athlete. It just makes sense. And for the fifth feature, and the final feature, is Diamond Dynasty. I think for the people that don't play online, you should give them chances to get cards that are only online cards. Don't make cards that are specifically for online players only. And if you do that, make it at the end of the year where you bring them back and make it where they can purchase those players in packs. And finally, get rid of these sets. I absolutely hated that they had set 1, set 2, and when you got to set 3, you couldn't use set 1 players, and they kept getting rid of the players. Get rid of that. Get rid of that like ASAP. Focus on just making the card art, making the players. Focus on everything else. Don't make the sets. It was not a good thing. I heard nothing but complaints. I don't think I heard anybody say that they actually like having the sets and not being able to use the cards in the beginning of the game. Because, like I said, say if I played season 1 and then something happens and I don't play the game until season 4, I'm just out of luck with all the other seasons because I don't have any of those players, and I'm going to have to make up months of gameplay and thousands of moments and everything to get those free players and get those player packs and just packs in general to make my team a set 4 available team. I don't agree with that. I don't think that they should have done that. I really, really hope in MLB The Show 24 that is gone. That is one of the main things that I will be looking at to make sure that that's gone, because if it's not, I will probably not be grinding Diamond Dynasty like I want to, just because of that fact. That if I want to play Road of the Show for a month and not play Diamond Dynasty because that's what I'm enjoying, I don't want to go back to Diamond Dynasty and go, oh, well, I'm a month behind Diamond Dynasty content now. I missed out on 12 players I could have got. I don't like that. I think every player that you have, you should be able to use throughout the year. And it keeps you from making 5 Bryce Harpers, 7 Shohei Ohtanis. There was probably 6 Mike Trouts. It keeps you from making multiple cards of the same player. Top Nows, I love the Top Now. I love that program. But the actual cards themselves, it keeps you from making multiple cards of the same player. Because then if you make a 99 Mike Trout that's got max hitting, and then in season 4 you come out with another Mike Trout that don't have max hitting, everybody's going to complain because the season 1 Mike Trout was better with max hitting and the season 4 is not as good. It keeps all that out of the scenario where you don't have to worry about your community complaining. That is a huge complaint that I heard last year that I hear still to this day when I watch MLB The Show content. I think that they should completely get rid of the sets. And that is my 5 features that I want to see most in MLB The Show 24. With that being said, man, I hope everybody has a blessed day. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And with that being said, as always, I'll see y'all next time.